Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and the pitch has been prepared beautifully, something for everyone. I'd say it's worth getting at the batters with the ball. Well, they're going to have a bowl. Not too surprising given the conditions.
Archer has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Azam gets off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single. A few moves made in the field.
Yeah. Chance to run two.
Yes, keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Misses everything.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Nicely played.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
That's the over. America are 11 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end. Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is the new bowler from the press box end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Straight to the fielder.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. No!
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Picks the gap perfectly.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. 8 off it. America are 19 for 1. Archer from the university end. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Stoinis takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful, slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Great shot.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Archer has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Pads that one.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Gone. Played all around it.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Pads that away. Edge. Amazing delivery. And gone straight to the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Over. America are 35 for 3. Afridi, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's out. Caught.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They'll get at least 1.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
Couldn't get it through the field.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A very successful over ends. The fielders will congratulate the bowler for their efforts. 2 wickets taken. Edge, unplayable.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Quick onto that in the infield. Pads away.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yeah, yeah.
Ease through the field, there'll be runs here. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
Well placed. Should get a single. Fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Afridi will be disappointed with that delivery.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Gone. It's a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Green is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on.
Yes.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. 11 runs added there. America are 64 for 7.
Yes.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper's in.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. No.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Going with spin now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
Great shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Yes.
And caught. That's just superb.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Marsh will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
A few moves made in the field.
Marsh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Marsh shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. No.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah, mate.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Huge appeal. Ali, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep. Oh, nice ball.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
needs a direct hit.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, mate.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Ali ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away. A couple on offer here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for four.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, what a ball!
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's two boundaries in two balls. Ali from the press box end. Ali back on now. Afridi, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved five-for. They bowled brilliantly in this innings.
Yep.
Brilliant diving stop.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Yeah.
Pads that one. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yes.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A bit of a change up in the field now.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Good bowling.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. Direct hit, and this could be gone.
Off the body, and they scamper through for a run.
End of the over. America are 123 for 8.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Marsh shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah, mate.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah, mate.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Wait there.
Caught. Gone.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Miller won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Afridi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Afridi having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings. Miller takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Immediately underway with some runs. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Edge. Unplayable.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah, mate. Keeper.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
This is everything.
Bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Afridi has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
few moves made in the field. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
There'll be runs here.
Ball's end.
There'll be one run here for them.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
It was a nice-looking shot. Full and in the slot. Just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Massive edge. Bowler is confident on this one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Padding up to that. Huge appeal.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off your pads and take the easy runs.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Quick onto that in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Great work behind the stumps, saved some runs with that dive. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the university end.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball! Big shout. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. End of the innings, some nice bowling, but that total isn't too bad. All to play for going forward. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Wade gets off the mark.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. This could be out.
And with that, they're off the mark.
They'll get at least one.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Edged. Strong appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Doesn't beat the infield. There's trouble here.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Timed that brilliantly.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4. bounced just inside the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
An economical over comes to an end. You get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet.
Yep, yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Keep up, keep up.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep. No!
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowlers!
A couple on offer here.
Wait.
Wade shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Beaten on the drive.
Wade shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Good bit of timing there.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
That last... ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep. Super shot.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big go over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Ali from the university end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Couldn't have played that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Oh, that's a spot. Yep.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
End of the over. The batting side are now on 55 for none.
Yep.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Right out of the middle.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yep, yep. No! Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. There'll be 1 run here for them. Pads that away.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep, yep.
Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait. Oh. Go bowl.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yeah.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
End of the 7th over. The score is now 72 for none.
Yep.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Yep. No.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Lloyd, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Loud appeal.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Waiting.
Nice shot, runs possible.
No.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah, mate.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper.
Some adjustments to the field.
Drives and misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Misses everything.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
They'll get at least one.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Super piece of timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. No.
There's trouble here.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
End of the 11th over. The batting side are now 105 for 2.
Stoinis, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Great shot. At least one on offer. Absolutely nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong. Good return back from the deep. A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
bowling.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive. Over.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Massive edge.
Lloyd shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Wait.
Oh, that is a great catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Ali coming back into the attack.
Wait.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. A couple on offer here.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres. Butler shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Yes. Times it nicely.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Ali from the press box end.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Ali gets off the mark.
Yeah. Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keep up.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Catch it. Yes.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Khan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Into the 16th over. The batting side are now 148 for 6.
Going with pace now.
Captain is going with the medium pace.
quick onto that in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Solid defence, very compact. Needs to be on target.
This has been a masterclass. A great display of batting and bowling. They didn't let their opponents get a look in. A great win.
That ended up being an easy win in the end, just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from all of us in the commentary box, and see you soon.